Malamig na umaga sa ating lahat. Ilang araw na lang ay Pasko na. At tayo ay nandito muli para panoorin natin ang ating 10th episode ng DOST DOST Scholar at DOST Scholar's Story. Ako po si Jhomee Anaayo, ang inyong magiging host for today. So bago ang lahat, manalangin muna tayo.
Idayaw minagan mo, Naneng ka ng bindisyonan, ili ay kaigurutan, Iyaman ken Diyos Ama, Nan entakuna dagupan, dadat ay endakanan, daidis imnas balbalala, imnas balbala si basem, o imnas ay. Dadamanan layad mi, Sineng ka ng banbantayan, tumunggal sa ay anak mo, Diyos Ama'y wadadaya, siya nan en miluwalu, Pigsalaing nan mawawada, kenda kami ay wadas na, daidis imnas balbalala, imnas balbala si basem, o imnas ay.
Ngayong araw, isang graduate scholar naman ang ating makikilala. Sa episode na ito, ating malalaman ang DOST SEI SNT Undergraduate Scholarship Program na na-avail ng ating graduate scholar. Sana makapagbigay ang episode na ito ng inspirasyon sa bawat isa para magpursu ng SNT courses. As we continue, tawagin po natin si Dr. Nancy A. Bantog, ang Regional Director ng DOST-CAR para sa kanyang opening message.
My warmest greetings to all the viewers of the DOST Scholar, a DOST Scholar's Story in the Cordillera Administrative Region. The main goal of the Department of Science and Technology Science Education Institute is to increase the number of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics or STEM professionals in the country to reach the 380 research and development personnel per million population as UNESCO recommends. We aim to reach the economically challenged municipalities and provinces and provide them with educational assistance from the government. The DOST has since been strengthening its promotional activities to reach this goal. There are about 30,000 Filipinos who received the undergraduate scholarship. Most of them are students from economically disadvantaged families, and few are pure merit scholars. In 2019, out of 1,650 municipalities, only 50 have no DOST scholars. Our continuous efforts in promoting the scholarship programs in different platforms are dominant even during this time of pandemic through webinars and social media postings. In the Cordillera Administrative Region, all municipalities and cities have DOST scholars. Nonetheless, our goal is to increase the number of qualifiers in these municipalities and cities. Recently, the DOST SEI started accepting applications for the 2022 undergraduate scholarship programs through their online application known as e-application, which is due on November 30, 2021. To all the grade 12 students for academic year 2021 to 2022, I encourage you to become part of our fast-growing family at DOST and become scholars for the country. Students who belong to families whose socioeconomic information met the cutoff values for certain socioeconomic indicators may apply as RA 7687 scholars, while those who belong to families whose socioeconomic information are above the cutoff values may apply as merit scholars. Take this opportunity to become ambassadors of science and technology and become future scientists, innovators, and researchers for the country. For our part, at the Department of Science and Technology, Cordillera Administrative Region, we continue to come up with different strategies to help the youth cope with the new normal and to promote the scholarship programs at the same time. The DOST, the DOST Scholar, a DOST Scholar's Story, is an online platform where the scholar graduates themselves share their experiences as scholars and how this scholarship program has helped them in their respective careers. In this 10th episode of the DOST Scholar, our guest speaker is Engineer Jhomee F. Sapitan, a proud DOST SEI scholar during her undergraduate, master's, and PhD degrees, now an instructor at the Benguet State University. Surely, her journey will inspire a lot of viewers once again. To end, let me quote what our beloved Secretary, Professor Fortunato T. de la Peña said in his latest post. The future of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is in the hands of our youth. We need to train young people to be problem solvers whose values are intact, whose passion to make a difference is sincere, and whose willingness to serve our nation and others is uncorrupted. Thank you so much for joining us in this 10th at the DOST Scholar. Stay safe and God bless everyone.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Nancy. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon kung bakit natin ginagawa ang programang ito, tawagin naman po natin si Ma'am Alicia A. Balacqua, Senior Science Research Specialist at Scholarship Coordinator ng DOST-CAR Scholarship Unit para ibigay ang rasyonale ng DADAT na ito.
The Philippines has 270 research and development personnel per million population, according to UNESCO's 2015 survey of R&D expenditure and human resources. This is below UNESCO's standard of 380 research and development personnel per million population. In the Cordillera Administrative Region, we only have 467 R&D personnel. This is lower than the regional distribution of 13,107 R&D personnel in the country's capital region. Prior to the imposition of travel restrictions and quarantine protocols, the DOST-CAR advocated the agency's scholarship program in order to invite more students and possibly increase the R&D pool of human resources. Among the efforts to promote the scholarship program is the scholarship caravan conducted in all the provinces of the region where GDAS were prioritized. With the increasing reach of information technology in the country, the DOST-CAR has launched on January 29, 2021, the DOST Scholar as part of its continuing information drive to invite the youth to be scholars for the nation. The term DADAT is a Kankanai term that refers to an indigenous knowledge system and practice where the elders in the Cordilleras pass stories through word of mouth and is traditionally done by chanting. Let us know more about the DOST Scholarship Program through our regional scholarship ambassadors for today's episode. Naimbag na aldaw, kinyatayo amin.
Maraming salamat po Ma'am Alice at sana nakuha po natin ang ideya kung bakit natin ginagawa ang programang ito. Atin namang tawagin si Engineer Albert Marino, Deputy Director ng DOST SEI para magbigay ng isang mensahe.
On behalf of the whole Science Education Institute, we thank everyone who are tuning in to this event. Special thanks to the DOST-CAR for organizing and sustaining the DAT at the DOST Scholar or a DOST Scholar Story activity, which truly puts into the spotlight our beloved DOST Scholar graduates. This activity will not only give our scholars a platform to talk about their journeys, this is a great venue for aspiring scholars and ongoing DOST scholars to learn life lessons from those who have done well, failed, and pushed on. That roller coaster type of journey is what life of a science scholar is all about in the purest sense. So, for sure, you'll get tons of valuable insights wherever you are right now in your own journey. If you are ongoing DOST scholar, I'm sure you had varying reasons when you decided to pursue your course. It could be that you really like that field, or maybe your parents, friends, or your mentors influence you, while some of you may have been forced out of practicality given that you qualify to the DOST scholarship program. Whatever your reasons were, you are soldiering on. And you'll probably find yourself no different from our featured guests and those who have been here before. Activities like this, where we try to promote interaction between successful scholar graduates and those who share or want to be in the same path, are important to us. That's why we give our support to DOST-CAR for putting together this activity. We appreciate our noble scholars for sparing some of their valuable time in communicating their stories, their beliefs, and their wisdom to the next in line. And of course, we're grateful to all the students who are taking this opportunity to listen and learn more from real people. Let me take this opportunity to invite senior high school students to take the chance to become DOST scholars as we are soon to open the applications for the undergraduate scholarships. More than the financial assistance that our programs promise, it is the sense of family and community that DOST SEI builds with its scholars that we're trying to uphold. Be with us as we try to find sustainable solutions to our many national problems. We need people who are not only gifted with wisdom and skills, but people who put service in the country at the fore. Be one with us, and we will make sure to help you outreach your dreams, and with it, the dreams of the Filipino people. We encourage everyone to ask questions and maximize your time in this activity. Once again, thank you for being with us. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Maraming salamat po, Engineer Albert. Upang formal na ipakilala ang ating bigating graduate scholar sa araw na ito, tawagin naman po natin si Dr. Sheila Marie Singa Claver, Provincial Science and Technology Director ng PSTC Benguet, para ipakilala ang ating graduate scholar.
Good morning to each and everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker for today's episode of the DOST Scholar. From her undergraduate degree of BS in Chemical Engineering at the St. Louis University to her master's and PhD in Environmental Engineering at UP Diliman, our guest enjoyed the benefits of being a DOST scholar. In fact, she is also a graduate of the Cordillera Regional Science High School, which means that she has been a scholar ng bayan since her secondary education. And what an achievement this is, especially since maintaining government scholarships is no easy feat. In terms of her work experience, she started out as a drug test analyst in a private company in Mandaluyong, as wastewater engineer in Batangas, as environmental specialist in San Juan, until she decided to come home and hone young minds as an instructor at the Benguet State University. In a nutshell, our guest describes herself as a dedicated and goal-oriented chemical engineer with doctorate degree in environmental engineering, has experience in supervising a wastewater treatment, as well as a technical report writing related to environmental compliance, a team player, a quick learner, an advocate for environmental friendly technology, adventurous, loves to travel, and, if I may add, a science and technology ambassador who has willingly accepted our invitation to speak to you today and tell you all about the merits of being a DOST scholar. And so, let us give a warm welcome to Dr. Jhomee Faye F. Sapitan, or Chacha, to her friends and family, today's guest speaker for the DOST Scholar.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Shai. Ngayon naman, panuorin muna natin ang video ito.
So, good morning po ulit, Ma'am Jhomee.
Yes.
So, ang ating po unang katanungan ay, ikwento niyo po sa amin ang naging karanasan ninyo sa pag-a-apply sa DOST Scholarship at paano po niyo nalaman yung regarding po sa scholarship na ito at bakit po kayo nag-apply?
So, galing ako sa Cordillera Regional Science High, and ang maganda sa Regional Science High, pinapadala lahat ng mga invitations sa school, and then yung school mismo yung nag-i-inform sa amin. So, agad-agad na-inform kami sa scholarship, and as a class din na pinaprocess yung mga papers namin. So, sabay-sabay kami ng mga classmates namin nag-pass ng mga requirements, and the school submitted it to DOST. So, why did I apply for the scholarship? Siyempre, financial na assistance. The main reason is financial assistance.
Okay po, ma'am. Meron po ba kayong most unforgettable experience po, ma'am, na hanggang ngayon naalala po ninyo regarding po the application process?
Sa DOST Scholarship, kami yung batch na bago pumasok sa college, binigyan kami ng 1 month na training. So, before, yun yung break time ng high school to college. So, meron kaming 1 month na provided lahat. Meron kaming allowance during that time. Tapos, pina-review kami sa mga basic subjects. So, meron na kaming background on science, on IT, programming, meron ding math and English, yun yung naalala ko. And yun yung pinaka-enjoy ko kasi kukunti lang kami ng mga scholars noon, pero as a regional siya kaya mga kasama ko yung from UP Baguio, yung sa ibang schools din. So, para sa akin yun yung unforgettable kasi doon na yung nag-start yung college life, and yun yung nag-ready sa amin, and even up to this time, yung nabuong friendship ko sa mga co-scholars ko during that time, na-maintain namin hanggang ngayon.
So, I think same din po sa ating mga past speakers, yun po yung summer orientation program po. So,
yes,
yung SOEP po kasi, ma'am, wala na po ngayon sa mga new scholars. Natanggal na po. And I think maganda din talaga pong step yung SOEP para mas makapag-adjust tayo sa college life.
Yes.
So, yes, ma'am. So, nung naging scholar na po kayo, isanay-say niyo po sa ating mga manunood kung ano po yung naging buhay ninyo. Kumusta po yung mga adjustment niyo nung unang taon bilang kolehiyo? Or meron po ba kayong mga adjustment na ginawa, ma'am?
Coming from Science High, talaga yung schedule nun pagdating sa academics So, in terms of academics, hindi masyado. And because also of the summer orientation, it helped us na maging prepare sa first year in college. It is yung habang nagpapatuloy yung college life, yun yung kailangan i-maintain mo yung grade mo. So parang mga first year, second year, medyo okay pa yung mga topics, pero as it gets harder, yun yung matcha-challenge ka talaga na kailangan hindi mawala yung scholarship. Kailangan laging pasado. So yun yung mas binantayan ko sa part ko, na hindi ako bumagsak.
Ma'am, aside po dun, ma'am, sa grades, yung grade po na hindi po bumagsak, meron po ba kayong other challenges na nakaharap nung kayo po ay nag-scholar?
The very first challenge is yung sa course Kasi I'm into other fields sana. Pero since this is a science and technology scholarship, kailangan din yung aligned yung ating course. So I had to really think about it. Hindi ko kasi din masyadong gusto ang science before. So, hindi ko rin in-expect na by this time magugustuhan ko rin naman. So, yun yung pinaka-first challenge kung okay lang sa akin na i-adapt yung mga courses na offered. So, syempre, mas pinili ko yung scholarship kaya nag-iba ako ng course. And that's why I took chemical engineering. In terms naman sa iba, yun, sa allowance, nabasa ko na napanood ko din yung sa ibang scholars. So, yes, kasama din ako dun sa mga nag-aantay ng mga allowance na dun sa first few months, dun yung medyo matagal. But then, pag nag-start naman na maibigay, sunod-sunod naman na yung per month. yun yung mga challenge. Aside from grade, yun lang.
Aside from grade po. Ma'am, ano po yung nag-encourage po sa inyo who would still choose science course po? Kasi nasabi niyo po, Ma'am Akway Laguna, you are not into science po before.
Kasi ang
Like,
ano ko
scholars,
is,
ma'am?
I'm into numbers sana, anything na mas ano sa mathematics, gano'n. So, sa una, ang motivation ko talaga is yung scholarship. Kasi gusto ko talaga yung scholarship, need ko yung scholarship. So, yun talaga yung unang nag-motivate sa akin. It's just that over time, habang yun at yun ang pinapag-aralan, natutunan kong i-appreciate and to love science and technology.
Yes po, ma'am. Ma'am, tanong ko lang po, ma'am, nung time niyo po ba, wala pa po yung, hindi pa po priority course yung DS, ma'am?
Hindi pa.
Yes po, ma'am. Kasi,
kasama pala ang DS Math. But I'm looking on sa accountancy kasi.
Okay. Oh, yes po, yes po. Madami pong may gusto ng accountancy. Hindi pa po siya din included sa priority course.
Ma'am, pwede niyo bang i-share sa amin ang ilang mga most memorable moments niyo bilang isang DOST scholars aside from yung mga nabanggit niyo na kanina like yung SOEP, baka naman po meron mga naitatago sa inyong baul.
Iniisip ko nung napanood ko kasi yung ngayon, marami ng mga trainings. During our time, wala pang ganun. Kaya talagang yung mga memories ko ng scholarship yun sa summer orientation talaga. Yun yung main. And then, syempre, kapag allowance, nagkaka-close na yung mga scholars kaya inaantay. So, yun Wala kami kasing nun, aside from yung time na nabuo yung friendship. After that, syempre, we still go out, we see each other. Kaya lang, as kami na scholars, during that time, our time, wala yata masyadong mga programs pa or yung pa-training na binabanggit ng mga bagong scholars na yun.
Yes po, ma'am. Ma'am, yung paano po yung avail nyo ng mga stipends? Paano po ba? Ma-ATM na po ba noon?
Wala pa. Ang gamit namin is passbook. So, every now and then sa Land Bank DSU kami nag-check. So, good thing sa akin kasi taga Trinidad ako.
Yes, ma'am. So,
mas malapit. And yun. Walang masyadong hassle kasi hindi madami yung tao nun na as compared yung pila ngayon. So, as to allowance, kapag dumating, smooth lang yung process na nakukuha namin, hindi naman kami nahahassle much. Yung pag-aantay lang yun.
Hindi tulad ngayon, mas accessible yung stipends pero mas marami naman taong nakapila.
Yun kasi.
And mostly kasi land bank yung bank na ginagamit ng mga government agency for the allowances ng mga scholars nila. And pati ata yung mga government employee, ma'am. Kaya yun.
Yes, oo.
Sabay-sabay nakikipita. And then, paano po, ma'am, pag nagsasabay rin po ba kayo pag nagpipila sa pag withdraw ng mga allowances niyo?
Different ang courses namin.
Yes,
ng mga kasabayan kong scholars. Konti lang kami sa batch namin na nagkakilala dun sa summer orientation or around 10 to 15, mga ganun lang or during our time. Kaya iba-iba din ang courses namin pero mostly engineering. So yung pagkuha ng allowance, medyo kanya-kanya.
Ay, kanya-kanya na.
Kanya-kanya. Ang sabay-sabay kami is kapag enrollment, dahil scholar kami, given kami yung certification na pwede kaming mag-enroll kahit wala kaming pang-down. So, I went to SLU, private school siya, kaya medyo malaki-laki yung down payment before ka maka-enroll. Yun yung I'm thankful sa scholarship kasi syempre, kasabayan ko din mga kapatid kong nag-aaral So, malaking bagay yung certification na sa kang scholar para i-enroll ka sa SLU kahit wala pa yung pera. So, doon kami nagkakasabay ng mga kasama ko kasi sabay kami kukuha ng certification, sabay kami mag-enroll. Doon kami nagkakukwentuhan about sa concern sa scholarship.
At least ma'am, may camaraderie pa rin kayo sa passing of requirements. Paano naman yung ma'am, yung requirements nyo noon, like may average bang tina-target doon?
Yes, during our time 85, yung passing, yung first 3 years, kailangan hindi bababa ang average ng 85. And then kapag graduating na 4th year, 5th year, basta pasado 75 ang grades.
Kaya maswerte yung mga scholars ngayon kasi marami ng considerations na ginagawa ng SEI.
Oo nga. And pwede na yung kahit mid na ng college life pumasok ng scholarship, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
JLSS, yung junior level science scholarship po or for third years college students po. Yes. Unlike noon na dapat bago ka pa lang magka-college, mag-apply ka na.
Yun sa amin, ganun. Kaya takot na takot kaming mawala kasi pinaghirapan namin, inalagaan namin yun. Parang ilang taon namin inaalagaan hanggang gagraduate.
Kaya hindi ko naman kino-compare yung mga scholars ngayon at yung noon, pero dapat naging thankful talaga yung mga scholars ngayon kasi marami na talagang consideration ang Science Education Institute. Kaya kunwari yung deferment na sinasabi namin, kung naka-enroll na sila tapos hindi priority course, mabibigyan sila ng 1 year na consideration bago sila pumunta sa mga priority courses. Yun ma'am. Di ba noon ma'am hindi?
Nung sa amin noon is kailangan first year doon ka pa lang strive ka na para makapasok na.
Kaya medyo hassle rin at stricto sila noon sa inyo ma'am. At least ma'am marami naman kayong values in life na natutunan dahil sa strict na implementation of guidelines ng DOST, di ba ma'am?
Oo naman, oo.
And, okay ma'am, sa lahat po ng inyong napagdaanan at naging karanasan, anong mga aral po ang pinakamahalagang bagay na naituro sa inyo ng scholarship na ito?
Number 1 sa akin yung tinuruan ka mong maging responsible. Kasi number 1 is responsibility. Kasi bago pa lang may orientation, bago pa lang kami pumasok. So sinabi nila na ito yung benefits na ibibigay sa inyo pero may kapalit.
Yes.
So doon pa lang na-instill sa akin na yung opportunity na to, na scholarship na to na binibigay sa amin ay hindi siya light lang na bagay. Kailangan mong mag-take responsibility or gawin mo dapat kung ano yung dapat mong gawin in response sa opportunity na binibigay sa iyo. Ganun yung unang tinuro sa akin. So, kaming magbabatch, parang ang nasa isip talaga namin, hindi pwedeng bumagsak, hindi pwedeng maglaro lang, hindi pwedeng i-take light lang yung scholarship na binigay sa amin. So, yun yung number 1 na yun yung pinakamahalagang bagay. As young as college pa lang kami, pinaintindi sa amin na hindi lahat nabibigyan ng ganitong opportunity. Kaya i-grab nyo and not just for hindi lang kasi para yun na masabi mong scholar ka, pero iba din kasi yung impact sa life din talaga after kapag pag naintindihan mo yung opportunity na binibigay. Kasi hindi naman lahat nga, sabi ko nga, stricto nung time namin, hindi naman lahat na pagbibigyan Ang dami naming nag-exam pero ilan yung pumasa Kaya yun yung pinakamahalagang lesson ng scholarship sa akin.
Kung may main na natutunan nyo, baka meron namang sub
sub na lesson.
lessons.
Ano siguro din, it challenges me na parang, ang ano kasi nun is, paano mo bayaran or paano mo ibalik yung scholarship is through service sa country. So, ang sa akin, inisip ko yun na kailangan din magtrabaho ako or maibalik ko yung naibigay sa akin ng opportunity sa country by working. Although hindi naman kami inoblige na dito lang sa Pilipinas, sabi kasi nila, pwede kayong pumunta sa ibang bansa, kaya lang bayaran nyo. So in cash nyo ibabalik. So, pero sa akin, mas na-appreciate ko na dito na lang din sa atin mag-serve. So after working, nag-scholarship pa kasi ako hanggang PhD. And maraming opportunities pa sana outside. Kaya lang sabi ko, mas gusto ko na bumalik sa Cordillera at doon i-share kung ano yung natutunan ko. So yun yung second, yung paano yung giving back. Na hindi kailangan na yung binabayaran ka. Parang sa akin kasi mas gusto ko na ibalik din yung aking yung utang na loob baga. Gusto ko din ibalik through my service and mas pinili ko dito sa Cordillera sa atin din, sa ating mga kababayan.
And I think isa kang asset naman sa BSU ma'am ngayon kasi tinuturuan mo yung mga dear students and scholars natin through your expertise and other things pa. Baka tinuturuan mo rin sila ng values of life through your experiences po. Ano ma'am?
I hope so. Na maging example ako sa kanila.
Yes ma'am. Kasi through your experiences ma'am, pwede talagang role model kanila. Kasi hindi naging balakid yung financial problem para makatapos ng pag-aral at yun, i-continue i-pursue yung talagang career mo. Though hindi mo man siguro nakuha yung first option na yung accountancy. Pero mas magandang plano naman yung binigay sa'yo ng ating Panginoon.
Yes, true. Agree?
Or agree. And in exchange po sa mga benepisyo na natatanggap nyo ng isang scholar, bilang isang scholar po, ay obligado silang magbigay ng kanilang serbisyo. Maaari po ba ninyong ikwento ang naging karanasan ninyo while rendering your service obligations? Kasi ma'am, may mga speculations kasi yung render of service, yung sinasabi, yung tanong ng mga scholars ngayon, dapat daw na pagka-graduate, mag-render na sila. Kindly po elaborate po sa kanila yung naging karanasan ninyo para ma-educate sila.
Ang tinapos ko is chemical engineering. So more on the industries yung application ng course. Kaya ako inopen ko yung horizon ba. Hindi ko inisip na ang service dito lang sa atin na Benguet o kaya Baguio. And then tinignan ko din kasi yung opportunities dito. Medyo konti. So kung hindi kami sa mining, sa academe yung ano. So ang sa akin kasi after graduation, sayang naman kung tatambay ako. So nag-seek ako ng employment as far as Manila, as far as Region 4 for A and B. So during our time, 2008 kami nag-graduate, recession yon. So close ang mga companies. Pero doon ko napatunay na kahit na sinasabi nilang nagko-close ang mga companies, kapag willing ka naman na maghanap ng trabaho and then willing ka na lumabas sa comfort zone mo, marami. So, although yung first work ko is not in an industry, naging drug test analyst yung naging work ko. So, I worked in a clinic. Ako yung nagte-test ng kung nag-take ng drugs or hindi yung pasyente. Ganon yun. Makikita mo na although hindi man na-emphasize yung pagiging scholar ko no, nung pinipili kami, pero ang sinabi kasi sa amin, ang service mo is not necessarily sa government, not necessarily sa academe or sa mga line agencies. Sabi nila, okay lang na private ang pag-workan mo as long as dito sa Pilipinas. So you are giving your service already. So in terms of paghahanap ng trabaho, tsaga-tsaga lang, makakahanap ka rin ng trabaho. And pag nagbigay ka na ng service na gano'n, count na, nag-start na yung counting kung ilang years yung return ng service. Nung una, parang pressure yung dating kasi kailangan magtrabaho ka agad. Pero as you go on, sa akin, pagkatapos ko, ayoko din naman tumambay. Ako mismo din ang naghanap ng trabaho. So, hindi dahil gusto kong bayaran yung scholarship, kaya ako naghanap ng trabaho. But yun na kasi yung next step. So, hindi pressure yung kailangan makapagtrabaho agad kapag naging scholar ka. Tsaka kapag, yun nga, yung sinasabi ng mga kasama, kapag scholar ka, may add-on sa resume. So, lagi yung tinatanong, so are you a scholar? Gaganon. Siyempre, nakalagay sa resume ko. And proud naman ako magsabi, yes po. Kasi pinaghirapan ko po talaga yan. So, yun. And ano pa ba? Yun din, kung ikaw din yung hindi mo naman plan din na mag-abroad after, so huwag kang matakot na kailangan magbalik ng service. Kasi we can always give back. Not necessarily na minsan nga, kahit yung hindi mo tinapos, basta nagtrabaho ka you're already giving your service to the country. Kaya sa akin, hindi naging pressure yung scholarship to find job.
Yes, ma'am. And hopefully, ganun din yung mga scholars natin ngayon. Kasi blessing in disguise naman yung return of service na sinasabi nila. Dahil matututo kang lumabas sa comfort zone mo, and usually kung lumabas ka naman doon, good things naman yung usually nangyayari sa atin, not only sa mga scholars, kundi sa mga students also. You should take the risk kasi baka yun yung opportunity pala na naghihintay sa iyo. Though be more vigilant na lang po. Baka yung nag-take ka ng risk, so bagsak pala yung kan. And basta take the risk but be vigilant po. Like yung in-explain ni ma'am sa atin regarding sa job finding po. And ito naman ma'am, at para sa ating huling katanungan, ano ang wish mo sa science and technology dito sa Pilipinas? At ano ang mensahe mo sa DOST?
First, yung wish or kung ano yung nilulook forward ko na mangyari sa science and technology. Ako kasi hindi ko agad-agad na-appreciate ang science and technology, pero nung through the scholarship, nag-enroll ako ng isang course na aligned sa science and technology, mas na-appreciate ko yung products ng science and technology over time. And then, hindi ko rin in-expect na ipapursue ko pa into higher na education. So, nag-go ako into environmental engineering hanggang PhD. And isang nakita ko kasi is, dun sa pag-aaral ko ng MS tsaka PhD, yung mga research studies, yung sa akin, ginawa ko siya sa ibang bansa. First yung sa Taiwan and then sa Texas, USA yung isa. And ang naano ko is, pagbalik ko dito, naghahanap ako kung paano ko i-apply yung natapos kong research study sa ibang bansa. Pero parang hindi pa tayo ready dun sa technology na yun. Kasi yung una is, desulfurization ng diesel. Yung pangalawa is recovery of rare earth metals from e-waste. Na hindi ko pa nakikita kung pwede na siya dito sa atin. Kaya ang wish ko for the science technology, ngayon kung mas nakikita ko na kasi sa situation natin na sana mas yung mga lahat ng nire-research natin, lahat ng mga pinapag-aralan, hindi lang siya mabubookbind at mapupunta dun sa cabinet. And tayo may tatak tayo na PhD, MS, pero yung pinag-aralan natin, nandun lang sa cabinet ng advisors. So gusto ko yung technology sana na pinapag-aralan is maging accessible sa tao, maging mas mai-apply natin. So, although nakikita ko rin naman yung efforts ng marami na tayo. Kaya lang, marami pa rin studies ang nandun pa sa cabinet, parang ganun. So, sana mas mai-apply sa daily life, and at the same time, mas mag-open up sana yung mga tao to accept itong mga products of science and technology. Kasi meron pang, sa tingin ko lang meron pa silang hesitation to adapt. Mas gusto pa nila yung nakasanayan.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yun yung mas nilulook forward ko kung paano ilapit yung science and technology sa mga, especially dito sa atin, agricultural areas, paano natin mas mapaganda pa ang agriculture through these developments, paano mas ma-embrace ng mga estudyante yung course. Kasi ako, I'm teaching chemistry, isa yan sa, pag sinabi mo lang sa mga estudyante, iilan lang talaga ang nag-a-appreciate. Kaya doon, yun yung challenge sa akin na paano ko ipakita na akala nilang mahirap, akala nilang hindi to masaya, pero the more you know it, the more na ma-appreciate nyo. Yun yung nilulook forward ko. And message ko to the DOST is that, of course, number one is I'm thankful. I thank DOST for the opportunity. Kasi napakalaking bagay yung financial assistance talaga. Not just for, nung batch namin, hindi lang yung pang low income family, pati yung mga, anong tawag doon, yung mga, may range kasi yung income ng family, pwede din, binigyan sila ng scholarship. So, I really thank for that opportunity na given sa akin, and through that, I was able to achieve my dreams, and at the same time, it taught me also to give back. So, yun yung ginagawa ko ngayon na kahit man lang through my lectures or pagiging teacher, I could give back yung binigay sa akin na opportunity. And yun din, para din i-share ko kung ano yung natutunan ko as I went to learn more of yung sa technology na sa field ng environment. And ano pa ba? I commend and I appreciate nga yung mga efforts ng DOST na nakikita ko din naman yung sinasabi kong nilulook forward ko. Nakikita ko yung mga efforts na nilalapit talaga. Marami na tayong programs kaya I'm so happy and grateful dun sa mga nakikita ko yung mga programs ng DOST na nilalapit yung mga technologies, sinusupport nila yung mga hindi ganong kalaki ang businesses, but nag-start lang sa maliliit. Nakikita ko na-appreciate ko yung mga ganon na programs ng DOST, and I hope na yun nga, patuloy pa rin na i-continue yung mga programs na ganon.
Ma'am, and your actions is well appreciated naman, ma'am, kasi kung walang mga teachers, walang mga professionals like yung mga discussions nila. And also, ma'am, pwede po ba ninyong i-promote din yung mga DOST scholarship ng PhD and pastoral po?
Ulit?
Pwede po ba ninyong i-promote yung
ngayon dito?
Yes, ma'am, yung DOST scholarship ng masteral and PhD po.
Okay. So, Yes, ang good thing sa scholarship ng DOST is hindi lang siya sa undergrad. When we say undergrad, yung sa college or yung 4-year or 5-year courses, meron din silang mga different na programs for masterals and PhD. So sa field ko kasi is engineering. So meron din tayong scholarship on engineering and development. So ERDT, Engineering, Research, Development, and Technology. So ERDT yun for engineering graduates, yun yung scholarship. Pero marami pang programs aside from kung hindi ka engineering na graduate, meron ding mga programs for you. Ang ano lang dito is chosen yung universities na nag-o-offer or kung saan pwedeng i-take yung scholarship na to. Pero don't worry kasi these are good schools, and even though man na wala pa yata kasi dito sa atin sa Cordillera.
Yes, ma'am. Wala pa.
Ang nearest sa atin na school is CLSU, yung may ganitong scholarship. Pero okay lang yun kasi an opportunity to get out of your comfort zone and to learn more. Sa akin sobra yung dahil sa opportunity na binigay sa akin, I was able to see things na akala na hindi ko rin in-expect eh. I took the scholarship ng PhD and MS kasi gusto kong bumalik dito sa atin. Iba pa rin dito sa atin compared, I was working in Manila before and iba yung weather. So nakita ko yung opportunity na kapag PhD ako, I can get back here and maybe join the academe. And yun nga yung nangyari. So yun, ano ba? Ang scholarship ng DOST ay not limited sa undergraduate only. Meron tayo hanggang PhD and even postdoc. Meron ding and yung nabanggit ko sa akin na I went to US, that's another kind of scholarship. If you're already a PhD student and nasa gusto mo lang mag-research outside, we have what we call sandwich program na ang pinafund talaga is research outside the country. So yun yung nangyari sa akin. And ang maganda is pinagbibigyan tayo na even though I'm already in a scholarship, when I asked for another scholarship sa research, pinagbigyan ako. So just let us take time na aralin yung mga websites ng DOST, yung different na ano bang tawag ninyo, divisions.
Yes, ma'am.
Kasi may kanya-kanyang scholarship sila and wag tayong matakot sa mga requirements.
Yes, ma'am.
Madami man siguro or medyo ano yung pag-prepare pero worth it naman eh. Kasi ang ano lang pala sa scholarship ng MS and PhD, you are asked to wag munang mag-work, yung full-time na student. Kaya it's either you mag-study leave ka sa work mo or mag-resign. Sa akin kasi private, so I have to resign sa work. Pero mas maganda din yan kasi mas ma-focus ka, so matatapos ka kaagad. So yun lang ang ano ng scholarship. And also, kung pagdating naman sa allowance, huwag kayong mag-alala kung hindi kayo mag-work. Kasi magkapareho lang.
Malaki rin.
Medyo. Hindi, mas malaki ngayon. Pag nakaka-graduate ako, lumalaki yung allowance eh.
Tama, ma'am.
Nung time ko parang medyo kulang. Hindi, pero ngayon, mas pinapataas yung allowance. So, kung hindi man kayo mag-work, sufficient yung binibigay na allowance para sa non-working or sa full-time na student.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for promoting the scholarship rin para sa MS and PhD. So sa mga graduate scholars dyan, pag wala pang trabaho, apply na.
Yes.
Kasi worth it rin naman na sabi ni ma'am, tulad yung mga share niyang mga experience. Then, aside from experience, learnings rin naman. And pag PhD ata yung ma'am, mas malaki yung opportunity for employment.
Actually, malaking bagay yon kung bakit ako tinanggap sa BSU. Nakadagdag yon sa aking qualification, kaya not to boast, but BSU trusted me and sabi nila, okay, we'll give you a permanent position.
Wow.
Sana hindi magtampo yung mga kasama kong pero just to promote din ang mga effect ng scholarships, and lahat ng mapaghihirap nyo, mabibigyan yan. May katapat yan na reward.
Yes, ma'am. In due time rin. Thank you very much, ma'am, sa mga sa mga answers nyo sa pag-promote sa scholarship, and most especially sa pag-share nyo ng mga experiences nyo na hopefully magtatatak sa mga scholars and mag-add sa kanilang improvement in their good character po in the future. Thank you very much po, ma'am.
Thank you then for inviting me.
Thank you so much po, Engineer Jhomee sa pagbabahagi ng inyong kwento sa araw na ito. At ngayon naman, ibibigay po natin ang Certificate of Appreciation kay Engineer Jhomee. Allow me to read the contents. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Science and Technology, Cordillera Administrative Region, awards the Certificate of Appreciation to Engineer Jhomee F. Sapitan in grateful acknowledgement of her invaluable inspiration, dedication to public service, and commitment as a DOST Scholar. Given this 29th day of October 2021, during the DAD the DOST Scholar, a DOST Scholar's Story, held at the DOST-CAR Regional Office. Signed, Nancy A. Bantog, Regional Director. Again, maraming salamat po, Engineer Jhomee. At bago natin tuluyang tapusin ang programang ito, tawagin naman po natin si Dr. Pepita S. Pikpikan, Assistant Regional Director ng Technical Services, para sa kanyang closing remarks.
Our resource speaker, Dr. Jhomee Sapitan, a DOST-CAR family led by our Regional Director, Dr. Nancy A. Bantog, and the Provincial Science and Technology Directors, DOST-CAR Scholarship Coordinator, Ms. Alice Balacqua, with the Scholarship Unit staff who are facilitating this activity, DOST Scholars, all the listeners and viewers, a pleasant day to everyone. In behalf of the DOST-CAR, we thank everyone for participating in this series of the DOST Scholar. We congratulate and highly appreciate the participation and sharing of Dr. Jhomee Sapitan, who is one of the successful and exemplary models of DOST Scholar graduates. We have heard about her inspiring story, how she overcome the challenges as a DOST Scholar, both in college and in the graduate program. She started her job as a drug test analyst, then an environmental specialist in other regions, and now an instructor of undergraduate and graduate chemistry subjects in her home region. Aside from that, she is engaged in research projects. She explored several jobs to maximize her field of expertise. Her achievements inspire both the current scholars and potential scholars and all the listeners and viewers. To the potential scholars, you are encouraged to aspire as DOST Scholar and become one of the future researchers, engineers, or scientists. As future DOST Scholar graduates, you will contribute and help increase the science and technology human resource for the development of the region and the country as well. We look forward to more testimonies of challenges and success from other DOST Scholar graduates in the next series of the DOST Scholar. Thank you all and stay safe.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Pita. So may mga announcement lang po kami bago natin tuluyang tapusin ang programang ito. So we are calling all our graduate scholars to please accomplish our online tracer. Link will be posted po sa comment section. Iniimbatahan din po namin ang ating mga DOST SEI scholars na maging bahagi ng isang challenge na aming sinimulan dito sa DOST-CAR. Mithiin po ng challenge na ito na i-promote ang DOST SEI Scholarship Program sa buong Pilipinas at mahikayat natin ang mga incoming grade 12 students ng school year 2021 to 2022 and regular third-year college students enrolled in an SNT priority course na mag-apply ngayong application. Ongoing na po ang application ng undergraduate scholarships natin. 2022 Undergraduate Scholarship Program, nagsimula po ito noong October 22 at magtatapos po ito ngayong Nobyembre 30, 2021. Itong challenge na po ito ay minansigang #TellThePhilippines DOST SEI Scholarship is great. Mag-post lamang po kayo ng video of yourself sharing why DOST SEI Scholarship is great at i-post ito publicly sa inyong social media account using the hashtag. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, panoorin po natin ang videong ito.
So, the 5 of your best friends?
Yes, we go to school together. And we somehow became close. First of all, Zareen Panito. She doesn't compromise self-care in the pursuit of getting high grades. Zor is the only DSPI student in the group, and she envisions herself as one of the country's leading microbiologists overseeing a world-class laboratory.
Carol Morales. She is the happy pill of the group. Never a dull moment when she's around. A future medical doctor and an active member of the Baguio Association of Government Grantees and Scholars. She's always ready to lend a hand to her fellow scholars.
Kevin Zaragoza. This one's our golden boy. You'd need to inspect him under a $27 million electron microscope to have a chance of finding his flaw. He envisions heading the cardiothoracic surgery department and doing multiple pro bono cases for his fellow Filipinos.
Hailing from the beach capital of the north, this humble yet capable wallflower is not to be messed with. Suyan reigns with so much potential, being able to think outside the box and multitask efficiently. She greatly aspires to promote healthcare and help give a better and healthier life to the vulnerable population.
A future doctor and the fitness champion of the group, Justin Shello is extremely supportive of our attempt at working out and eating healthy. If she's not studying or guiding us in our fitness journey, you can find her either crocheting a scarf, cross-stitching nature sceneries, or bringing color to a drawing.
Standing on the precipice of an uncharted territory was daunting.
However, diving into and navigating the deep waters was all the more terrifying.
We had to acclimate to a new academic environment while giving the adulting life a go. With that came failures and doubts, stress, and breakdowns.
But the support of the DOST SEI community has been one of the lifelines that helped us stay afloat and thrive through the storms.
Providing us with numerous webinars and formation programs, financial assistance, and a common ground with our peers and established professionals, the DOST SEI scholarship has been significantly guiding us to a brighter future.
As DOST SEI scholars, we are instilled with the values of patriotism, leadership, environmentalism, and deep regard for life. It is not an overstatement to say that the DOST SEI scholarship changed our lives for the better.
Thank you, DOST SEI.
To our fellow Filipino students,
we encourage you to take the DOST SEI Scholarship Examination.
Grab the opportunity this year
and be one of us.
Be a scholar of the country and for the country.
Maging isko at iska ng bayan.
Scholar ng bayan para sa bayan.
We are students in the School of Natural Sciences at St. Luke's University.
And we are here to tell the Philippines that
the DOST SEI Scholarship is great.
The DOST SEI Scholarship is great.
The DOST
SEI
Scholarship
is great.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. So bago po natin tapusin ang programang ito, may we request everyone po na pakisagutan ng evaluation link na nasa comment section. Again, maraming salamat and see you in the science community.